Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do just a little fun, quick get ready with me. I'm going to do something blue. I'm going to use some new bits from Gerard Cosmetics, who have got 20% running until Thursday. So if you do want 20%, there's an affiliate code in the description box. I'd love it if you used it. Get it before it's gone, because it's going back to 10% on the 1st of March. So yeah, we're going to do something blue today because that's my current vibe. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Jakey, I am going to start with the Smashbox Primerizer. You all know that I love this. So we're going to start with this. I'm just going to put a couple of drops on my hand. I'm going to go predominantly on the nose, which is where I get the driest. And then I'm going to put some on this lovely little chin collection I've got going on right now, which is real nice. And I am also going to pop a touch of the Danessa Myricks Universal Skin Balm thing. This is just a mini. Don't really know how I feel about it, but we'll use it. It's kind of like a blurring primer, so I'm just going to pop that on my chin on these spots. And then just a touch kind of on the end of my nose to cover up those pores. And just kind of blend it into the oil. Right, let's do a little bit of eyeshadow primer. Too Faced Shadow Insurance. As per always, I am consistent if nothing else when it comes to my eyeshadow primer. I'm literally not consistent with any other makeup product, but eyeshadow primer is always the same. Right, okay, I've pulled out the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Beauty. Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty, I can't remember what they're called now because it's so pretty. I think we're going to do like a halo eye, then we're going to do the black and the pigment on the middle. So let me grab some brushes. Okay, so I'm going to start taking a light blue through the crease. So I'm going to take Icicle here, which I'm pretty sure is my most used shadow from this palette. It's just like a nice baby blue. And we're going to run that through the crease. Just slightly, just so we've got something to blend into. If you're a regular, you will know that I love my halo eyes. And I've got like a very specific way of doing them these days. I've got kind of steps that I always follow because it just always works out. But I will say hello to a load of new subscribers we've recently gained. I want to say a huge thank you to you all for subscribing. It means the absolute world to me. I'm Cole, I like colour, and I like makeup, so if you're into that, you're in the right place. I do hope you feel like you can express yourself on this channel. Always happy to receive comments, whether positive or some constructive criticism. And yeah, I'm just like trying to build up a little community here of people who love makeup, so thanks for joining us. Okay, I'm going to take a little angled smaller brush now. I'm going to go in with something deeper. I think we're going to do Fresh Air first to start building, because obviously we have got the black base, so I don't want to go too like dark. I want to make sure there's like a definition between the bits of the halo eye. So I'm just going to blend that into the outer crease. I did an absolutely awesome look the other day that was like a blue cut crease with an entire black wing, and it was so cool. And I did think about recreating it on my channel, but I thought no, actually I'm going to do something a little bit different with it. Again, I used the Karla Cosmetics base and it was awesome. Okay, so that's Fresh Air built up on the inner and the outer corner. Just going to take the big fluffy blending brush and Icicle again, just to make sure none of those edges are harsh. Okay, then we're going to go in with something even darker. So we're going to go in with Cold, which is this kind of purpley blue here. And again, I'm just going to stamp that over the edges of where we stamped Fresh Air. So not going quite as far in with this one. So we've got a bit of Fresh Air to kind of encapsulate the black, I want to say. Good word, encapsulate. So just pressing that on. Then we're going to go into the inner corner with that. Just making sure that we've got that depth, but it's not, like I said, too deep, so that when we put the black on, it kind of looks like I've got like a black smoky eye on, or like a blue toned navy smoky eye. Okie dokie, and again, back in with the fluffy brush, back in with icicle, and we're just going to blend. Just layering and ensuring that everything is blended basically with the halo eye. And then just making sure that basically the shapes are the same. I'm going to take a little bit of that cold up into the crease of that eye because it's a bit more in the crease of this eye. And then pull that up out the crease as well so we can see it when my eyes are open. Because they appear to be getting more hooded. Which is fun. I used to be like, oh god, these girls with hooded eyes, they must struggle so much, and now I'm like, oh wait, that's me. That's me. Right, okie dokie. We are going to take the Karla Cosmetics Black Shadow Potion paint. This is the shade Eclipse. It is so pigmented, like insanely pigmented. So we're just going to take the little doe foot. And I'm literally going to do little, like, basically like a little triangle. Like so, like a little V. And then I'm just going to connect the bit in the middle and round it off, basically. And then we will go back in a second. She probably can't see that. We will go back in a second with the blues just to blend them into that black base. So essentially pulling it down into a kind of V shape. And then we're going to just tap it. I really like this applicator. You could definitely use a brush. It really doesn't matter. I've used a brush with it, I've used the applicator with it. I think they're both really nice ways of doing it. So we've got the black in the middle. I am just going to give that like 10-20 seconds to dry before we go back in with the blue. But we're going to go in with Clear Skies, which is this one here, and we're going to blend that up against the black. It's not quite dry yet. I don't want to smudge it about. Right, okay, so we're just taking some Clear Skies and just going to dot that along the black, just to blend it into the rest of the blues a little tiny bit. That's definitely transferred. We'll be able, obviously it's going to look different once we put the pigment on anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, just blending that in just a little bit. I absolutely love packing pigments over black bases. I just think it completely transforms them and makes them look completely different to what they look like naturally. So this one is Beauty Sleep by Karla Cosmetics. Like I said, you can get 20% off throughout February, so you've got until Thursday. So give something a try if you've not tried anything before, because they've got beautiful products. And this one is a white with a... I don't know whether you can hear that, but this is a beautiful white with an orange-green kind of reflect. And just packed over this black. It looks so good. So we're just going to pack that on with a flat brush. I'm not worrying about being tidy here, because we've got no base on. Which is why, kids, I always do my eyes first. So just packing that on. to the black base. This look is kind of giving me like Earth, Wind and Fire vibes. I love these little stoppers on the Karla Cosmetics pigments, but when trying to get pigment from the lid that you've put out to use back into this tiny hole, it is not the easiest thing in the world. I just kind of end up like knocking it back in with my brush, so trying not to waste anything. Got it all over me though. Sparkly legs now. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, let's give you a little wipe. Thank you. I'm just going to give my under eyes a little wipe. I think the best way to pick up pigment without kind of just rubbing it into your skin is to like tap it out. Okay, and just to finish off the upper lid, I'm just going to take some of the Icicle shade and I'm just going to blend this over the top here, just to kind of make it look a little more cohesive. It's Sunday. Do I want to do a lash? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's put some foundation on and then I'll decide. So we're going to use the new Kylie Power Plush foundation. I like this so far. It looks really nice. I'm quite impressed considering I bought it completely blind. If you guys have seen my Valentine's liner video, I bought this completely blind. I had no idea what it was even meant to do, what the coverage was like, what the formula was meant to look like. And actually turned out really well, so maybe I'm going to do that more often. But I'm just using a Lorac Pro LP2, which I love for foundation. I am very much back on the foundation brush hype. Yeah, I've just been loving it lately. I was very much a sponge girl for so long. And I've realised that actually if my skin is prepped, your brush doesn't leave marks in your foundation. But yeah, I'm very much into a brush right now. We'll see how long this obsession continues. It does mean I have to wash my brushes more often though, which is not something I particularly enjoy, which you will know if you are a regular viewer. But you know, I suppose this way I'm going to be encouraged to do it. I hope you can tell on camera this is just such like a beautiful satiny, oh, such a pretty finish. Okie dokie, we're going to take a touch of the Laura Mercier Forever Flawless Concealer. Just going to pop that under my eyes and on my nose, a little bit on the chin. I'm not even going to bother trying to cover these spots up, I'm not going to lie. And then we're just going to pat that in, using the same brush. I have got a little concealer one, but I just find it easier to do it this way. Okay. Just pulled out the Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm going to pop this in my Shop My Stash for March. It's the contour wand. I've not used it in a couple of months, but it's still beautiful. So we're going to pump a bit of that on. And using my trusty BH Studio Pro 3. You really must check if you can still get this brush, because I know I talk about it all the time. And if not, I might need to look for an alternative. Also, please excuse my voice today. It was one of my colleagues' 60th birthday parties last night. And although I didn't particularly have that much to drink, it was just very loud and there was a lot of shouting involved. So I'm feeling a little hoarse this morning. Right, okay. I've pulled out this. This is something I picked up from Beauty Bay. It was in my recent Beauty Bay haul. It's the Nimya Cheeky Flush Cream Blush in Pink Ranger. So I thought we'd try this today. Just gonna take a little angled brush. This is from P. Louise. It's a P. Louise's cancelled 638. Again, don't know whether you can still get these. Not particularly my favourite, just grabbed it. Let's see what these look like. Ooh. Okay, this pink is beautiful. Okay, if you're into a cool tone pink, this is absolutely delightful. I love that. This is so pretty. Oh, and they are quite matte, like once they're blended in. Oh, I really like that. And I love the combination of a blue eye and a pink cheek. Grab the new P. Louise blush palette that came in my budget box. This is the GPS Says It's My Turn palette. This is what it looks like. Very much my vibe. I think I'm going to go... I wore this one yesterday, so maybe this one today. Just lightly over that Nimya blush. Using a Real Techniques blush brush, which hands down is still one of my favourite blush brush shapes ever. It's just perfect because it really moulds to your cheeks. These are so pigmented, that was literally one dab in the pan. Okay, we're going heavy on the blush today. Sure. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer just to try and balance out that blush. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown Medium. Again, I think this is one I've got to pull out for my March stash because it's such a pretty shade. And it's kind of getting slightly more sunny. Spring is maybe on its way in the UK. I don't know. I hope so. Right, okay, we're going to go back in with our palette. We're going to go back in with that shade Clear Skies. And I'm going to pop that under my eyes because we are looking a little unbalanced currently. Okay, and we're going to take the Icicle shade. And I'm going to really, really smoke that lower lash line out. And making sure the outer corner is nice and blended. Right, okay, I feel like we're looking a little bit more balanced there. Just realised I've not pulled out any highlighter. Like, white highlight for this is perfect. So I'm going to use this collection Diamond Shine highlighter in Shine Bright. This is so vibrant, so glittery, so beautiful. Obviously it's quite a heavy look, so let's do a heavy highlighter, why not? This stuff is gorgeous and it was about £4. I mean, just look at that. It's so pretty. The only thing is I can't work out whether the glitter on it is an overspray, so possibly not going to be permanently like this, but currently I think it's beautiful. Okay, I'm feeling like we do need a lash. I'm feeling like this look, oh, there's the sun, is just a little unbalanced without one. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do Dose of Lashes Sponsored. Just got them loose because I'm a heathen. Oh, I haven't got any lash glue up here. Do you know what? No, we're not going to do a lash. Sod it. Okay, mascara. For my bottom lashes, I've got Glisten Periwinkle. On those lower lashes, I'm putting loads of this on. It's a really pretty colour, and I want it to kind of stand out against the darker. Could put it on the top lashes as well. Yeah, it's just not going to show up on the top lashes, unfortunately. We're definitely going to have to put some black on there. Unfortunately, RIP, my Lancome Hypnose Drama mascara went to the big makeup place in the sky last night because it's empty. So, I'm going to do something that's probably going to end up all down my face, because you guys, again, if you're regulars, will know my struggles. But I'm going to do Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I love this mascara. It's just not waterproof, so it ends up down my face because my eyes are very watery. And we're putting quite a lot of this on. The only thing with this mascara is this brush is really strange. It's like flat on two sides, so if you touch your lashes with that flat bit, it just deposits loads of product. Whereas if you manage to like get to stick with the like comb side, it looks really pretty. But I do tend to just like scrape it off on the side, so there's not like a massive well of product in that well, basically. And try and keep it so it's keeping things separated. But it can end up quite clumpy, and it's also quite a wet formula. Like, considering this has been opened for like a while. It's been open a while. It's quite wet. Right, really quick brow, as always. Gonna wax some MAC Fibre Brow Gel through. I don't know why I'm trying to do that in the viewfinder. Just got it all over my eyelid. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. You know me and this stuff. I love it. And again, that is almost empty too, so smashing this empty thing these days. Right, lip wise, we're going to do a nude. Charlotte Tilbury 90s Pink, which is one of the new ones I picked up. It's just a really pretty, like, deep rosy pink. This liner formula, and I've currently got a tiny bit of Clarins lip oil on, so it just makes it so nice and like emollient and movable. They're just beautiful. And then we're going to do MAC Treblase. I'm just going to pop that in the middle. A very, very cute combo. I don't like this look, and I don't know why. All of the products are really pretty. There's just something about it. I'm not sure. What do you think of this look? I'm probably still going to put it up because, you know, just not every makeup look goes amazingly. I don't know, there's just something about it. I don't know whether I perhaps would have preferred it if it was like a half-cut crease, or I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Do you like the look? Do you feel a bit funny about it? Would it look better with lashes if I could be bothered going downstairs to get my lash glue? Probably. But there you go. I do hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you every time I upload. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye.